Okay, I should have did that before the video started. Provocative. Revelation 12. The dragon is pagan Rome, which ended with Flavius Valerius Aurelius Constantinus. Revelation 13. The dragon gave its seat and authority and power to the first beast, Revelation 13, which is papal Rome. So you went from pagan Rome to papal Rome. Revelation 13, the first beast is papal Rome. The second beast, also known as the false prophet, rising up and growing like a plant in or around the time the first one was going down, will receive the deadly wound, which was, if you ask me, 1798. Martyr, as everyone says. Out of the earth versus the sea. And you can know that seas mean many peoples. And if the earth is in contrast to the sea, it is either no peoples or little peoples. I don't mean like pygmies, but a small population. Or relatively uninhabited, whatever you wish to say. It has two horns. The horns are representative power, or subsidiary divisions, whatever you want to say, that are within the nation, or a nation. It is lamb-like, or like a lamb. A lamb is wooing, inviting, welcoming, an end result, liberation, vindication, and salvation. But it winds up speaking like a dragon. And the dragon, as we can know it, explicitly stated as the serpent of old, the father of lies, the very essence of a first murderer. Speaks like a dragon in policy, edicts, bulls, mandates, which is forced compliance. Examples, Pharisees, popes, and monarchs. Systems. Exercises the authority of papal Rome, religious and civil state affairs, causes the whole earth and its inhabitants to worship the potpourri, the beast whose deadly wound had been healed. Worship. Worth-ship. It performs, there we go. It performs great miracles, even causing fire to come down from heaven onto the earth as people watch. Miracles. Semeion, which means a sign, indication, mark or token. A sign given especially to confirm, corroborate, or authenticate. Semeion then emphasizes the end purpose, which exalts the one giving it. Of course, fire equals strife and trials. Heaven is a firmament, what the Tower of Babel was obtaining to. It can't be the dwelling place of God, because God himself tests no one. but it could be a judgment of God. However, these signs, tokens, and marks are from the second beast nation, so they are not from God. They are from the second beast. So they are not acts of God, all while taking place within the scope of human perception, whether it be as conspiracy, sleight of hand, or just plain bold acts that the people cannot comprehend or can't do anything about. The people living on earth are deceived by the miracles of this second beast, while the first beast just watches and also corroborates. The second beast compels or coerces the people of earth to make an image. That means one, not many. And according to Deuteronomy 4:25, an image is a representation of something else, meaning that this image is one singular thing, action, maybe even a policy that is coupled with enforcement that honors the first beast that was struck by the sword but came alive again. Recap of, I wrote down abstracts, but I don't want to use that word. Correlations, maybe. Recap of correlations. Beast equals a nation or a kingdom. First beast equals papal Rome. First beast with a deadly wound, 1798. Second beast sprouts up as first beast goes down in a not so populated or desertous region. Two lamb-like horns, which could also possibly be a pattern of Israel, Aaron in the priesthood, and Joshua in the military, or church and state. In equilibrium, it speaks like a dragon. Enforced policy based on sophisms, an amalgamation of church and state, causes the whole world, USA effect, world effect, to worship, to find worth in existence by honor, reverence, and action to the first beast. The government will deceive the world. Would be a worldwide power and influence. Would separate church and state. Enforced policy through the new system via marriage of church and state. Will deceive the whole world into worship of the beast's mark, or the mark of the beast, or his name, or the number of his name, versus those that refuse at their own peril. What is the beast's mark, or the mark of the beast? Let's go to this beast's own writings. Convert's Catechism of Catholic Doctrine, page 15. Quote, "We observe Sunday instead of Saturday because the Catholic Church transferred the solemnity from Saturday to Sunday." James Cardinal Gibbons of Baltimore, quote, "Of course the Catholic Church claims that the change was her act, and the act is a mark of her ecclesiastical power and authority in religious matters." The Catholic Record of London, Ontario, Canada, 1923. September 1st. "Sunday is our mark of authority, blah, blah, blah. The Church is above the Bible, and this transference of Sabbath observance is proof of that fact. A Doctrinal Catechism by Stephen Keenan. And this is a paraphrase. Had all religionists not agreed and condoned the substitutional observance of Sunday, the first day, for the observance of Saturday, the seventh day, a change for which there is no scriptural authority. I didn't actually write down the quote, but it's the Library of Christian Doctrine, Burns and Oates, pages 3 and 4, London. Keeping the observance of Sabbath is a religious act of obedience to the Creator because he sabbated after he created. Leave it to man to think he can change God's law and times. Another extra read will be The Threshold of Hope by Alfred A. Knopf. Publishers, I guess. Page 6. That's it.